Let's talk about advertising. The myth about advertising is that you'll hear people say, our app is failing because we need more advertising. We don't have budget for it, but if we did, then we'd be really successful. If you have to advertise your product, it's because you didn't make a good product. Ever see an advertisement for Coke? 100%?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone ever see an advertisement for WhatsApp? Never. Anybody using WhatsApp? Everyone, 100%. So probably more people using WhatsApp than using, drinking Coke. How come? The applications you really use, on the first page of your phone, everything you use, you've never seen an advertisement for because it's really good. And there's not a lot of things that are very good. But when something's good, it spreads like a wildfire. When I started the company, I told the investors, we're going to have 1 billion users. That's my goal. And they said, well, where's the marketing budget? Where's the advertising budget? And I said, no. If you want to have 1 billion users, you cannot do any marketing. And so we launched this product, and still nothing happened, right? Nobody's using the product. Like 80 people a day, 100 people a day are using the product. So guess what my investors told me? They said, we told you so. Nobody knows about your product. You've got to advertise it. You've got to be serious. You've got to have a long-term plan. You've got to, spend a lot of money on advertising. But we didn't believe that. We said, no. The reason people are not using it is because it's a crappy product. Let's make it better. Now, how do you make a product better? You just look at people using it and you reduce the friction. You keep removing any click that they need to do. You remove confusion. You make it work faster and better. So we kept making it better and better and better until January 23rd, 2013, 5 a.m. Israel time. My phone started a lot of action. And this is what happened. In one day, we went from 80 downloads a day to 40,000 downloads a day. 40,000, okay? What everyone asks immediately is, what did you do? Like expecting to hear some kind of really smart advertising campaign, like we took Taylor Swift and she said, you should use our product. But what really happened is it just became good enough for people to use. So for instance, here, you'd see blogs around the world saying, hey, there's this new thing, VPN, you should try it. It's good. And then you'd see in the comment section people saying, nah, it stinks, didn't work for me, didn't work, it crashed, whatever. But here, what happened was a blog in Canada wrote, hey, try this VPN thing. And people in the comments were saying, oh yeah, pretty good, work, yeah, yeah, great. And then that was 5 a.m. Israel time. By 12 noon Israel time, like every major blog in the world wrote about our product, like how good it is. So the whole thing I showed you was right there when we got our first success. Afterwards, we went down because the whole network crashed. We got to 1 million users within a few days. We couldn't handle the load. All our servers went down for like a month, and then we lost all our data, and a bunch of shit happened. But it's good stuff because that's the kind of problems you want to be in. Everybody wants to use your product. And then in 2015. I think at the time we already had like 100 million downloads. 100 million. It's huge. And one of the large tech companies decided we're very, very bad for them. This anonymization is not good for them. They want people to be identified for their own advertising reasons. And they decided to attack us. Like in the biggest kind of attack I could ever imagine. The underlying article was, we're stealing your bandwidth. This is the worst shitstorm you could ever imagine. I could not create such bad PR for myself if I wanted to, but look at the effect. We had a drop in daily downloads, and then it kept going up. Why? Because the product's really good. On the left, you can see what good PR does, good advertising does to a crappy product, right? We had a really bad product, but great press. And here, we're doing like 150,000 downloads a day or something, and it's the worst PR in the world. Can't help. So, my analogy to what's going on here, or to advertising a crappy product, is like taking a bird that's wings are broken and throwing it up in the air. That's like advertising to a bad product. What's going to happen to it? It's going to come right back down, right? So you might as well just build good wings on your bird, and that's the product. What a lot of people say to me, yeah, but how do we start this explosion? Nobody knows about our product. When you got something really, really good, you don't need to show it to a lot of people, like a virus. You just show it to a few people, get the feedback, fix it, show it to 5 other people, fix it, show it to 5 other people. What's the biggest mistake I always see? Instead of doing that, what people do is they advertise it like to 100,000 people, and they lose $100,000. And then it's even tougher than to figure out that it's a crappy product, because some people are using it because they saw it being advertised, but it's like a bird being thrown in the air that's going to drop pretty soon, and then people drop off, and you're like, I don't know what to do. So the summary of this part about advertising, it's not about advertising, it's just about building a great product. And it's very, very tough to build a great product, but there's no other really good way to make a huge success.